Ladies and gentlemen, Phrolova, the first of the 6 characters teased during the 2.4 livestream, has been officially revealed at the time of this recording as the next 5-star resonator coming in 2.5. Phrolova will be the first true villain character who will be playable in Wuthering Waves. Now, I would like to take a bit of time to speculate as to how her kit and team options may look like. As we all have noticed, rectifiers appear to be the more magical based weapons in this world, and seeing how Frolova is seen carrying her flower wand, I do feel like it is a very high chance she will be a rectifier unit, especially since we haven't had a new rectifier character since Cantarella dropped. Seeing as how Frolova is depicted as summoning echoes and controlling them throughout the story, I do feel like it's a safe assumption that she will be using that Echo skill damage mechanic that was introduced with Roshia a while back, and then I think they brought it back with Cantarella. I don't have Cantarella, so I'm not too sure. Uh, Cantarella at the moment doesn't have a proper teammate who can take advantage of her outro buffs, and is frequently paired with characters like Jinsei when Sheje isn't available, meaning that it's very likely that Frolova might end up fitting this role. Now, it feels like this will be the safest direction for her kit, as we currently don't have a main DPS character who can utilize that echo damage archetype. If this turns out to be the case, it also seems pretty much guaranteed that she will be a havoc damage dealer who will also scale with either basic attack or skill damage in order to synergize better with the two units. A common thing you guys may have noticed about the DPS characters is that they end up getting a form change liberation. I do feel like this may end up being true for Frolova as well. However, lore-wise, Phrolova doesn't seem to directly confront enemies, at least from what I've seen in the story outside of like that dream. And they may try to integrate this into the character's kit. It's possible she might have a liberation that could be similar to Lupa's, who does off-field damage. For right now, looking only at our current available Havoc Echo sets, and not the generic sets like Empyrean and Lingering Tunes, it does seem like Havoc Eclipse is the better set to run if Frolova ends up staying on field, as I do believe buffs are lost when swapped out. Midnight Veil is mainly for support, but I guess it could be best in slot if she ends up being some kind of crazy attack buffer rather than a DPS. But I'm gonna be honest, I hope she's not. Similar to Cartetia, there's always the possibility of a new set being introduced, which could be tailor made for her. And then there's also the Havoc debuff that was introduced in 2.0 with everything else. From my understanding, Havoc Bane works similar to Monster Hunter's Blast Blight status, where it builds up over time until it detonates, dealing extra damage, but this also spreads the status to nearby enemies. This does sound like it could be a decent form of damage, but depending on the build-up speed and the scaling of the damage, it could just be a waste of time, honestly. That being said, I do feel like it's unlikely that they will want to stack too many mechanics on a single unit this early into the game. Now, what I would like to know is how Wu is going to explain Frolova becoming playable. In many games that allow villains to join the hero's party, the villain has some sort of redemption arc. I do feel like this would be kind of out of place for Frolova, since she's still kind of a key antagonist since, what, late 1.x up until now. The main thing making sense is her line during the 2.4 story, where she meets you in the dream, where it looks like she tries to nudge you in the right direction for the events to happen. This makes it seem like she will play some kind of supportive role in the story when it benefits her goals. That being said, I don't think she'll have a whole face turn in the near future. That being said, like and subscribe and let me know if you will be pulling for Frolova in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.